Okay, so let's talk about the latest episode of Blade Runner Black Lotus. This is episode 11, called All the Best Memories. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, this is AJ and welcome back to the channel. So Blade Runner Black Lotus. Latest episode's just dropped. I've just watched it, obviously in its original format, subtitled. So all the best memories. So again, this episode picks up where the last episode is picked off. Picked off. What am I talking about? Where our last episode has left off. And Elle has found the face of the person in her dreams. But the episode starts with Joseph on the phone to Wallace Jr. We find out there's a little bit of shady stuff going on between him and Wallace, and Wallace has asked for him to dispatch of Elle, to get rid of Elle. So it seems that Joseph is working for Wallace. So what he does is he takes Elle to the memory maker because he's talked her into having her memories erased, essentially. All these bad memories that she's got, get rid of them, start again. Obviously, she'll lose the memories of Wallace, who she's intrigued by because this is the person in her dreams that it seems that she's sort of in love with and this sort of a thing. But we find out that now that Wallace Sr. is dead, Wallace Jr. has got these aspirations of creating a new world full of replicants and you know, getting rid of all the problems, so to speak, that the world has. And he wants to see a world full of these fake people, so to speak. So anyway, at the memory makers, the question is asked whether Elle would still be herself if her memories are these memories are taken away, and we find out that yes, the essence of her would be the same, although she just wouldn't have her memories. She wouldn't. It's not like us as humans. We're shaped by our memories, by our experiences, and this sort of a thing. So it's not like a complete wipe of her memories would make her a different person. She'd still be essentially the same as she is, but without these memories. And we find out she wants to keep hold of some memories, but you can't pick and choose and this sort of a thing. So so she gets in this tank, this tank, it's a tube that's filled with gas to start the process, at which point Joseph tells her that he was actually hired by Wallace Jr. to lead her on her way, so to speak. She was actually created to kill Wallace Sr. and he's been tasked with helping this happen, and he apologises to her and this sort of thing, knowing that her memories of him are going to be wiped as well. He's obviously not happy with himself, this sort of thing. He's having these reluctant thoughts over it because he's grown to like her and sort of bonded with her and sees what he's doing as being a bad thing. Now, we don't know whether she's actually heard this or not, but a tear does run down. But we don't know if she's fully under the gases that have been pumped into this chamber or not. So, did she hear or didn't she hear? We don't know. Anyway, so as this is going on, Wallace Jr. dispatches another replicant that he's got in his fold, this blonde-haired female replicant, to go and get rid of Elle, the Black Lotus, to dispatch of her, so to speak. And they know where she is. As this is occurring, Joseph makes a phone call to the detective and tells the detective where Elle actually is, and says that I can't protect her anymore. You know, he's leaving it in her hands to go and protect her, in hopes that she can. So that doesn't go nowhere. That will be the next episode. But anyway, so this blonde-haired or white-haired replicant female, she ends up at the memory maker's facility. She dispatches of a load of guards in a nicely executed action scene that's quite bloody. She's using a katana herself, like a samurai sword sort of thing. She's cutting them up and killing them. She goes in, she kills the memory maker, and she manages to slice through this tube. Yeah, it must be one hell of a powerful, sharp sword to slice through metal and stuff. She slices through the tube. Tube sort of falls down, but Elle's nowhere to be seen. She's not in there, so we don't know what's happened to her. Joseph makes a phone call to the other Blade Runner. That's his sort of opposition, so to speak, throughout the series. That's popped up a few times. Again, we'll find out where that goes in the next episode. But yeah, so a good episode, a lot of reveals. It seems like a lot has occurred in this episode. Past couple of episodes feels like quite a lot has occurred. So much so that it makes the earlier part of the season feel kind of stretched out and dragged, with these reveals being held off on. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing at this stage, but it just feels like this part of the series, towards as we're approaching the end, that far more is occurring that has occurred before. Now, the show again looks fantastic. The animation, I always praise the animation with the exception of the people, and I'm not going to go into that again. But what I find myself doing is looking at the world around. So, when you're looking at the screen, when I'm watching this program, you've got the characters there, but I'm looking at all this that's around the characters and the way that scenes have been framed and all that, and the world that they live in, and the sort of antiquated technology that they're using, which is reminiscent of not reminiscent, it's exactly the same as the sort of technology that was in Blade Runner itself, the first Blade Runner film. It ain't like they've taken it and updated it and made it more modern or anything. It's that world here inhabited that they're inhabiting. It's this, so it looks fantastic. And there's a lot of scenes that are outside in the real world with Joseph and that, and to see these skylines and the city streets and that, again with that Blade Runner vibe, that's all very nice and good. So fantastic episode, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to next week's. Only 2 episodes left, and yeah, so very good, very good. A big thumbs up from me. I've been enjoying this series. I watch it as soon as it drops every week. I know that some people might find it slow paced and this sort of a thing, but I don't have an issue with that. It's got that feel of the other 2 Blade Runner films. It doesn't throw you into anything different. It's made in that manner. But yeah. So anyway, so this is AJ. Thanks for watching. Please consider hitting the subscribe button, leaving me a comment. I will reply to all comments. Hit the notification bell and all that. And why not check out my other content? Because I've got Blu-ray hunts. I've got Blu-ray openings, rankings, a whole wealth of stuff. So why not come and check it out? Anyway, this is AJ. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and have a good day.